Living Biblically is a new comedy starting tonight on CBS 4. I'm Britt Marino, and joining me now on CBS Denver and CBSDenver.com are two of the stars of the show, J.R. Ferguson and Lindsey Kraft. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Why with the morning giggles? Did I say something funny?
No, something funny just happened right before we started this interview. No, we got the giggles from that.
Well, this is actually perfect because
Which is usually the case.
We know that Living Biblically is a comedy. So can you just tell us a little bit about the show?
Sure. I was very excited to come on board this show because I love being a part of things that try to put out a positive message. And while we are a comedy show, like you said, and our job is to make you laugh first and foremost, but on a deeper level, I think we're trying to promote the idea of practicing kindness and trying to be a better person, and highlighting how no matter what you believe or if you don't believe anything at all, that most people can get behind that. And in our story, Chip, my character Chip, finds himself in a scary situation in his life. He has a confluence of things happen to him. His best friend passes away unexpectedly. He thinks he's about to lose his job and his wife, and he find out that they're pregnant with their first child, and he feels terrified and ill-prepared to be a father. And in an effort to change that, he goes to a bookstore, and that's where he finds his Bible, and our story begins. He decides that for the duration of his wife's pregnancy, trying to become a more prepared father and a better person, he's going to adhere to the rules of the Bible.
Well, how hard is something like that to do in this day and age?
Very difficult, as we show on our show.
Yeah.
Some are easier than others, but certainly there are things. Some things in the Bible that if you tried to practice in 2018, you'd probably go to jail. So you got to be careful.
And like little white lies that you might want to tell, you can't do that at all for the episode of Thou Shalt Not Lie. Just remembering that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we all need something, especially I think now. We need something to be hopeful about and to laugh about. Do you think this is something that could polarize audiences, or will both, Bible livers and non-Bible livers appreciate a show like this?
I think everyone will appreciate a show like this because we sort of represent every aspect of just the human race in terms of people who are religious, not religious. My character is an atheist. We have a rabbi and a priest who are characters on the show. And
we actually have a real rabbi and a real priest that give us notes on every episode to make sure that we're not skirting too close to offending anyone, and making sure we stay on point. But again, we're trying to highlight the similarities that we all share, which I believe, and I think the show is trying to put forth the narrative that we have way more similarities than we do differences, and the sooner that we can recognize that and embrace it, the better off we're all going to be.
Jay, Lindsey, thank you both so much. This sounds fascinating. We cannot wait to watch in Denver.
Oh, good.
Great.
Thanks.
You can watch Living Biblically Mondays at 8:30 right here on CBS 4.